Most people think of basketball as just a sport. Today I'm going to tell you about a sport that is fun, enjoyable to watch, that consists of many great teams and players. Basketball was created in 1891 by James Naismith. He taught a physical education class at the YMCA, which today is known as Springfield College. This information was taken from www.springfield.edu. His intentions were to find a game that every student in his class could be included. He had 18 students in his class, so he decided to make basketball a 9-player game. The concept of the game was to see who could score the most goals in a peach basket. A peach basket can be described as a closed net. A peach basket and soccer balls were the only materials needed to play basketball. Starting off, the first game was played in 1896 by Mr. Naismith's students. Only one team member scored. The score was 1-0. This information was derived from www.springfield.edu. Now that we have talked about the origin of basketball, next I will talk to you about how basketball has developed in recent years. 10 years after basketball was developed, the open-ended net was invented, which before it was a closed net. Basketball today is also played as a 5-player team, whereas before it was played as a 9-player team. Basketball became a national sport in 1936 when it was played at the Olympics in Berlin. Sadly, in 1936, Mr. Naismith died, but today we remember his legacy through the game of basketball that he created. The National Basketball Association, also known as the NBA, was created in 1949. It started off with 17 teams that were played in different cities across the United States. The first 5 years were unsuccessful. Many describe it as boring, not really fun to watch, and slow-paced. That is when the 24-shot clock was invented. Then, basketball became known as a fast-paced sport where many enjoyed to watch. This information was derived from www.history.com/this-day-in-history/NBA-is-born. Next, I will talk to you about historical teams and players throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Larry Bird, who played for the Boston Celtics, Magic Johnson, who played for the Los Angeles Lakers, and Michael Jordan, who played for the Chicago Bulls. These players were known as the Dream Team, where they have won an Olympics in 1982. And this information was derived from www.nba.com/history/top-moments/. Michael Jordan. He is known as one of the greatest basketball players. In the 1990s, he played for the Chicago Bulls and won his first championship in 1991, leading the team with 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists. He also is known to have one of the greatest NBA seasons, with a breaking record of 72 games won and only 10 lost. Throughout his legacy, he has also won 6 titles in the national championships. And this information was derived from www.nba.com/history/top-moments-. The Women's National Basketball Association, also known as the WNBA, was created in 1996. The first championship took place in 1997, which was won by the Houston Comets and led by Cynthia Cooper. This information was derived from www.wnba.com/history/. Lisa Leslie is known as one of the greatest female basketball players. She played for the Los Angeles Sparks. Some of her accomplishments include leading the score with back-to-back championships in 2001 and 2002. She was the first female to dunk a ball in a regular WNBA game. She was the first woman to win an MVP for regular season. She was the first woman to go to the Olympics to win a gold medal. And overall, she has won 4 gold medals. Lastly, I will talk about some of the greatest players that play today and the impact they have left on many lives today. Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, and Shaquille O'Neal are some of the great modern day players in the 2000s. All 3 of them are retired. Dwayne Wade and Shaquille O'Neal serve as sport commentators after their retirement. Kobe Bryant started his retirement helping other teams and traveling after retirement. In 2018, Kobe Bryant also created a sports academy that he will be remembered through by his legacy. Sadly, in 2019, he passed away and is one of the greatest basketball players that have passed away. Basketball is not just a sport. It's about the players who make the sport enjoyable to watch. Many of them have given back to their communities. LeBron James in 2018 opened the I Promise School in his hometown, Akron, Ohio, through the LeBron James Foundation. The I Promise School served underserved communities that helped with resources for school, education, and many other life resources, all for free. This information was derived from www.theundefeated.com. Next, I will talk about John Wall. He gave back to his community in a unique way. He watched a 6-year-old girl in his hometown battle with cancer. So he started a walk for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in Washington, D.C. And this information was derived from www.communityassist.nba.com. To end my speech, I want to say basketball is considered one of the fastest growing sports, whether you're watching it on your computer, tablet, phone, or even in the stadium. It is important to see how basketball has developed in recent years and continue to bring enjoyment in many people's lives. I cannot think of a greater player to watch, where players and teams are not only there for entertainment, but to give back for their communities.